Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Larry Ferry for WCTV, and you are looking at the sign here at the Mahwah High School, the Gidio Caporale Stadium. And we're going to be here doing a game between the Westwood Cardinals and the Thunderbirds of Mahwah. And what we'd like to do to start the game is to go and interview Mr. Caporale and talk a little bit about him and his career as a coach, teacher, and how the stadium here got his name. So stay tuned for that. And then we'll have the first high school football game for 2017 for both Westwood and Mahwah. Well, we're back with Egidio Caporale and, of course, John Francola, my partner of over 30 years, going to call the game with me. And, John, we have the distinction of being here with the man who the stadium is named after and a Cliffside Park young man here. Egidio, let me ask you something. How did you give us a background of where you started as a substitute teacher and how you got involved in coaching?
Well, I went to Butler University, and I played football out at Butler and baseball. And I came home for the summer after graduation, and we got out early, so I got my substitute license and substituted at the Cliffside Park system.
And that's where you live, right?
I live in Fairview.
Oh, okay.
Fairview.
Well, that's Fairview, Cliffside
Fairview
Park.
all go to Cliffside Park.
And while I was in high school at Cliffside Park, he substituted. He yelled at me in there.
See, that's why he's disciplined now.
I want to thank you very much. When they named this stadium for you, it must have been somewhat emotional. How many years did you
35.
coach it? 35. And the day that they named this must be etched in your memory forever. Talk a little bit about that day.
Well, it was emotional, you know. It's an honor that they do that. I felt so good for my mother and father.
Oh, they were able to see that, huh?
Yeah, I felt good for them that, you know, they were proud, you know. And it's something you cherish and you respect and enjoy.
Now, you must have had some tremendous teams. Any one team that sticks out in your mind? Or they're all just one big thing?
We got great kids. If I knew, you know, if I knew what I know now in football, half the games we lost, we wouldn't have lost.
John,
Believe me, and I mean that sincerely. But I don't kill myself over that. You grow, you learn.
Now, you know, reading the newspaper, we saw that there was only 4 coaches in 58 years. And now you were what, number 2 in the pecking order?
Yes.
Now, the number 1 coach.
Hugo Marcolini, a great man, great offensive coach. He played for the New York Yankees football team. He was a St. Bonnie graduate. He was only 39 years old. And, you know, I got the head coaching job, but I lost an opportunity to learn, to get my tutorage from a great coach. I learned so much more that we know in any profession, you got to learn the trade, and you got to learn all the bottom line things to do, correct things to do, and you learn from good people.
Now, one of the coaches up here that we know pretty well, Jeff Remo. Now, you must have had a tough time teaching him.
No, he was great. Him and his brother Roger were terrific.
Okay.
Jeff, we had 2 state championships with Jeff and 1 state championship with Roger. The Remo brothers gave us 3 state championships here.
So you're the second one, Remo's the third, and that covers 58 years.
Yeah.
And now Diaz, and then now you have the last one.
Diaz, he's a good young man.
First year coach.
He's going to be very successful.
Talk about continuity, 58 years, 3 coaches. Some teams have 58 coaches in 3 years.
Well, let me tell you why, though. Because no matter what, in high school, you're a teacher first. You teach. It's not about the coach and his wins and all that. There's too much of that stuff going on. What's best for the kids is what it's about. You got to teach the kids the right. My kids they don't curse on the field. They don't do the wrong things. They don't bully in the school. They're gentlemen. They better learn that or you don't play.
Now we know why
character is so significant. Our job as a coach, we're so influential, we better be careful what we say and what we do.
Now you know why they named the field after him, just listening to him.
But that's what happened when I was in class. He kept me quiet. And just look at me now, 75. I'm a good kid now.
Well, we want to thank you for coming by prior to the game.
This was a surprise.
We saw you coming up, and, you know, we go to all these stadiums, and they have names, and most of the times, regrettably, the people they named it after are either they've passed away or they've moved far away. We never really get a chance to have someone who, the name of the school, and we have you to sit here and talk about about your many years here as a football coach and as a teacher more than a coach.
Teacher number one.
There you go, teacher number one. Thank you very much. It was a pleasure talking to you. It's been a pleasure.
Surprise and a pleasure.
Yeah, that's great.
I'm honored. Thank you.
We'll be back with the pregame talk and then the kickoff here at Mahwah, where Westwood will play Mahwah in their first game of 2017 football season. MetLife Stadium, where these two outstanding schools faced each other in a classic game that Mahwah pulled out with a late interception. They ran it in for a touchdown, and they were crowned champions. Westwood waiting 9 months to come back and play, and as a schedule would be, Westwood has the first game against Mahwah.
And you know that game we were at, Larry? I could not believe the 2 touchdowns that Mahwah had, where off one of the defenders from the Westwood team. It was one of those games, Larry, that the 22 seniors from Mahwah said, we have a mission to win at MetLife Stadium.
Well, Westwood's coming on the field now as they run to the far sideline. Let's talk a little bit about Westwood. It's a veteran team, albeit they led by their senior quarterback, Sean Hopkins, and then big wide receiver and linebacker Joe Kramer.
That young man, first of all, he could have a scholarship on punting. He's got to be the best punter in the state of New Jersey. But he's 6'5", pair of hands, and this young man is a great basketball player. He's a great football player. He's going to be tough to guard. With Sean Hopkins hitting #1 Kramer, it's going to be the thing to stop.
Now, Mahwah lost a lot of players from last year's championship team. They were good for a number of years, but they come back with a very young team. And John, a team like this will develop. They'll get better. They're led by the quarterback with a name that we all know, Kyle Teal. I was watching him warm up on the sidelines. He throws a very nice ball. He is a sophomore, but they have that big tight end who we've seen here. I think we've seen him for 4 years, number 28, Alec Patukian, who plays defense, and he's the big tight end. So they're young, but they're going to get better and get stronger as they go on. That's what I feel like.
Well, you know, they have 2 outstanding linemen, Larry, with Michael Cantal and Kelberg, and these young men can block. They're going to have to help the line to get the touchdowns tonight.
The national anthem. National anthem brought to you by the Mahwah Thunderbirds Marching Band. Well, their teams are ready, and we'll be back with the opening kickoff between Mahwah and Westwood in just a moment. Well, Westwood will kick off to start the year.
And I can't wait.
Constantine will do the kicking. 23, Devin Johnson is a wide receiver, is back, along with Mintz, the running back. We are ready. There's a tremendous crowd trying to get in. This will be a standing room only crowd in about 20 minutes when they get hold of these people in.
Yeah, but they're going to start the game.
The game gets started exactly 7 o'clock, and we are ready. High, end over end kick coming down to Johnson at about the 11.
Got an opening.
And he hit and dropped as he gets across the 20-yard line. Dropped by Morganson. That's Will Morganson. The name Morganson is familiar to everybody in Westwood. Noel Morganson, the outstanding wide receiver, is now up at Boston College.
Did a nice job breaking that. I thought Johnson was going to take it for a while.
The quarterback for Mahwah will be number 9, Kyle Teal. The running back, number 10, Sam Mintz. 33, Matt Walters is a wide receiver. 23 is David Johnson, who had that kickoff return. Daniel Prince, a wide receiver, goes out to the left.
There's 4 receivers out.
Teal wants to run. Teal gets around the end and picks up about 4 or 5 yards. He's knocked out of bounds at about the 30-yard line.
Kyle Teal,
Waiting to
quarterback
see.
with the option. Runs to his
Well,
right.
right off, that's a good thing to do to a
Force out of
sophomore.
bounds.
Let him take
At
the
the
ball,
30-yard line.
a couple of blockers in front of him, and say, now this is what's going to happen when you get hit. Gain 6 yards on the play.
Mintz is in the backfield
Trip
with
to the
Teal.
left.
Trips left, single to the right. High snap. Teal has. And Teal is down
Dada!
there. Lost a half a yard on that.
Number 40.
Mr. Dada.
Teal,
That's Benny Dada, right?
Benny and the
Benny in the jet.
Jet.
number
Dada.
40, Benny
So
Dada.
now it brings up a 3rd and 5 for the Thunderbirds.
No gain
Johnson
on the
comes
play.
out to the right.
3rd and 4.
Peltekian is going to be in a slot. There trips to the left, to the right. Mintz will be the lone back. Teal is calling signals. Teal looks, throws. Intercepted by Kramer. And Kramer gets across the 25-yard line. He stepped right inside the pass from Teal, going to Peltekian and intercepted, and Westwood is set up in great field position.
Big INT by number 1.
24-yard
Joe
line.
Kramer.
Control, 1st and 10.
The 6'5" frame made the play.
These are some of the pictures that
At
we have on the
Peltekian's
other side, I believe, right, Ricky?
Looks like some of the players.
There's the Westwood players there. We mentioned how important Joe Kramer is offensively and defensively. The linebacker made an outstanding play, stepping in front of Peltekian.
So that's your first big play of the game.
First big play of the year.
That's true.
Hopkins calling signals. Baez is in motion. Hopkins looks, throws downfield, looking for his man, and it's incomplete.
Great job by Corey Larkin on defense, Larry.
Play was intended for Vicious, Ryan Vicious.
That's hands vicious.
Hans Vicious made a great play again in Paramus in a scrimmage, won him.
Broken
Hopkins
up
is
by
the
number
quarterback.
13, Corey Larkin.
The running back number 2 is
Second
Nick
and 10.
Baez. Ryan Vicious is a wide receiver, along with Alex Daly, number 13. Joe Kramer, another one. Kramer's in a slot to the right. Baez.
Look at his
long
size.
back. Rubino is also in a slot left. Hopkins gets banged around and he gets across the 20, maybe to the 17.
Gain of about 6 yards, and this is what
Hopkins
Sean
on the keeper.
Hopkins
Tackled
did
by
really
Jake Aiello.
great last year, running the ball to get key yardage for the Westwood Cardinals. So that's nice. A little INT for Kramer right off the bat. Joe Kramer.
3rd and
Trips
5.
to the right. Hopkins looks,
Wide
throws
open out
outside.
there.
This
Excellent
is
move.
Visage who gets to the 15-yard line. Let's see what's going to happen. It's going to bring up a
Hopkins pass
4th
is
down and
complete.
short.
Field
And
goal.
What will, nope, they're going for it.
Gain of 1 on the play.
All
4th
right, fourth,
and 3.
2 yards.
Fourth
2 and a half, almost 3.
Almost 3. Keep spotting it. Big play.
I go to number 1. I go to the 6'5" guy.
Only
I
has to
like
do-
height.
And we have a timeout on the field as Westwood calls a timeout with 9:55 to go. They have a 4th down and 3 yards to go on the 16-yard line of Mahwah. You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer group from the Township of Washington.
Oh, what a band. What a band.
Well, Westwood has a 4th down.
Okay, 4th down.
2 yards to go.
Power to the left.
Westwood.
Hopkins, hands off. And
First
across
down.
the line, it looks like it's Baez. And it is.
Number
as Baez picks up the 1st down. That was just
Baez
power
on the
left.
carry.
John, there's where you get the flavor of Westwood against this game. In this game, they think they can run the ball, and they just had a power there, and they banged it out the 1st down. They picked up 5. They needed 3.
13 yard line.
1st and goal. Baez slipped as he got to the line of scrimmage and falls forward, maybe back to the line of scrimmage.
So they're using their big line up front, the season line for the Cardinals. What a game, though. You know, this is great getting back to it, Larry. Here we are. Look at this. This beautiful.
2nd and 10. The crowd is still filing in. Let's take a look here. Down. Oh my God, there must be about 100, maybe 150 people trying to get in.
On the 17-yard line. I'm still waiting for that number 1 to come out. Oh, look at this.
Here's where he's very important.
One-on-one right there.
Hopkins
You're looking at him.
Fires. Almost intercepted.
Ball was intended for Joe Kramer.
Could have been
Incomplete.
miscommunication,
3rd and 10.
left or right on that pattern. What a
Lockett,
beautiful day.
Corey Lockett almost picked that ball off.
Double teaming Joe Kramer, number 1. But young man number 13, Alex Daly, 6'3".
Hey, John, 3rd down. If you don't make it here, you don't pick up any yardage. You shoot for the field goal here. You got a good field goal kicker.
I would bring Tito in. And that's not the Tito we know of.
All right, 3rd and 10 for Westwood. Intercepted.
By number,
It's number 8. Let's get the number there. Well,
no,
Hopkins pass.
By-
Intercepted by Dan Cullity.
Cullity,
Cullity.
8.
number 8.
But again, the ball was thrown to the other side.
So Westwood is knocking on the door, and Dan Carlity picks off a 3rd down pass from Hopkins, and now Mahwah has the ball at the 12-yard, at the, let's see, at 12, 13-yard line.
Yeah, 13, almost 14-yard line. Just like that, they get the ball back. Oh, we got a flag inside.
Flags on the play.
5 yards against the Cardinals.
1st and 5 now.
Penalties against Westwood.
We just got rid of one of those
The
bugs.
5-yard penalty. 1st down and 5.
Blood flows when you come out on opening day in 2017 season.
It's a handoff to Mintz. And Mintz is dropped after a short pickup. Mandeville was there.
Also, it looks like number 12. He had Hopkins. So second about 3 yards to go. And this is big for the Thunderbirds, getting the ball back when it was
Very big.
Westwood was knocking on the door in the 1st quarter.
Johnson's out, way out to the right. Mintz again, and Mintz is hit and dropped.
What a tackle on Seal. Let me pick up.
Is that Mandeville again?
Looks like 44, yes. It definitely is 44, Larry.
So 3rd and short now. Ryan Cabrera comes running in.
3rd and 2.
Walters is out for
6'2", 215 Mandeville on that play.
that Mandeville hit.
He's big.
So 3rd down and about 2 yards to go. Mintz moves over to the left side. He's in the slot. Mintz is in motion. They hand it to him. Looking around, and he's dropped for a loss. Boy, that was sniffed out by Mandeville again.
He spinned him around, lost about 3 yards, and a punt coming to the Cardinals.
It's 64 degrees here from our crack weather bureau chief back at Washington Township.
Is that right from here, Larry? Up
That's
here, it's got to be 54 up here.
It's gonna, yeah, we're standing.
It feels like 62.
End over end kick coming down. Bounces, takes a great
bounce.
for Mahwah,
Oh, this
across
is
the
going.
35 and rolls to the 32-yard line where the Cardinals of Westwood will take over. 1st and 10, there is no score with 6:54 to go in the 1st quarter. You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer group from the Township of Washington. You know, John, we saw the weather. I think before we go any further, we may forget, we send our best wishes to everyone. We have family and friends down in Florida as they get ready to have to deal with what they're calling a nuclear hurricane.
Well, I have my son in Tampa. He's sitting in his house. He's not going to a shelter.
Oh, geez. Francola's And we have a flag.
Let me move some of these papers here.
Let's see what we have here.
Just step up, Larry.
Against Westwood.
Gets Westwood.
Just step up a minute. Let me get.
5-yard penalty. Move the ball back just inside the 25-yard line.
You know, this is putting another 5 yards on the Cardinals. And if you're rooting for the Thunderbirds, this is everything's happening your way. You're getting these big plays. You don't keep a team like this in the game.
Hopkins calling signals. Comes back, fakes, has
Look
the
at the
hole.
hole.
Big hole, and he falls across the 30 to about the 32-yard line. Will bring up a
Hopkins
second
runs
down
the
and
ball,
about 7
tackled
yards
by
to go
number
for a first
52,
down.
John McCarter.
Number 52 on the stop, John Ricardo. He's the defensive tackle and the center on this Thunderbird team.
7-yard gain on the play.
Baez is the running back.
2nd and 8.
Moves over to the left. Westwood will always be in wide spread formation.
Trips to the right.
99% of the time.
Yeah, trips to the right.
Hopkins looks, and Hopkins is bombed as he gets hit and dropped by Mintz.
Sam Mintz
So Sam Mintz,
on the
Well, he's a
quarterback
running
from
back,
Mahwah.
so anytime a running back can tackle a quarterback, he loves that.
Pushes the ball back into deep
And there was a
into Westwood
wide
territory.
out receiver in the middle of the field. You
3rd
got
and
to
long.
block up
Ball's
front.
on the 25-yard line.
the senior made the big play and put Westwood back. 3rd down. 16 yards to go for a first down. Hopkins has the play.
On the 25-yard line. Only 3 rushers.
3 rushes. They
Three
flood in the
rushes.
zone. And it's 3 rushes. And with 3 rushes, they do an outstanding job on bottling up the running back.
Hopkins on the option.
And that was Hopkins.
Containing the movement inside.
You know-
Punting situation.
3-man front. They dropped everybody into a
Mark
zone,
Fierro in on the
thinking they're
tackle.
going to pass. And even then, they couldn't move the front 3. Outstanding defense by
4th
Mahwah.
and long, and Westwood.
So it's 4th down.
will punt.
They
You
will
win a
punt.
lot of games, Larry, when you can do that. With only 3 rushers going in and stopping the play. Well, there's a couple of stats going out.
Kramer will kick.
That's all right. That's all right.
Kramer comes forward. Line drive kick. Ball takes
Nice.
a bounce. Mintz has it, and he's slowed down. Gets away from 1, gets away from 2, and finally is tackled on the 40-yard line.
Mintz is tackled.
Cuomo was there,
Yeah, the finishing touch was
Zach
22 Cuomo.
along
Made
with
the stop.
Borgensen.
At the 40-yard line.
That's Will Borgensen,
1st
right?
and 10 for the Thunderbirds.
You know what's happening here, John? Mahwah's getting the ball further, better field position every
Punting
possession.
game, you punt better distance, and you have debris against you. You can do that. It's left to right now, the wind, the breeze, I think. We're way up. This is the old days.
The old days sitting at the top of everything.
One of my rosters went downstairs.
We're gonna back up.
We don't need it. I had extras. I always take
Mintz
extras.
for about a yard.
He'll carry the ball about 3/4 of the time on his team.
Ryan Cabrera on the carry.
Oh, Cabrera.
Gain of 2.
Oh, that
It
was,
was Ryan.
oh, that was
Second
Cabrera,
down.
number 11.
These numbers are tougher. The purple and blue.
Pass. Oh, nice play.
33.
Waters with a nice catch
Field complete to
right in
Matthew
front of
Walker.
Carubia.
First down, Thunderbirds.
Carubia came up. What
and
a
Walters,
pass.
and Walters, Matthew Walters,
Right.
made this catch.
What a catch. and
Great
what
throw.
Great throw by Teal. Wow.
Well, you know, there's quarterbacks in the Teal family.
Yeah, a couple aren't there.
And Garrett Teal, which I think could be the father or grandfather, was a heck of a football player in Richfield Park.
We have a timeout on the field,
Westwood calls the timeout.
and Westwood calls a timeout. So at 3:53, there's no score here
At this time, we want to take
at
this
Corporelli
opportunity
Field
to congratulate
here
the
in
Thunderbird
Mahwah. You are
girls
watching
volleyball team for
WCTV,
pushing
the
their
all-volunteer
early season
group in the
record
township
to
of
2 wins
Washington.
and no-
Karubia was injured on that play, and he was taken off the field. And they go right to where Karubia was playing. Johnson throws tackle her away.
Davin Johnson, nice reception.
Tackled by number
53 made the stop for Highland. Joe Highland made the stop.
Teal seems to be warming up, huh, John?
I'll tell you, you give a little confidence to a sophomore who's got an arm and good field position. It helps.
Cabrera, a sophomore. You got Teal and Cabrera, 2 sophomores. Not too bad, huh, John?
Not too bad
There's
at all.
Cabrera again. And he falls to about the 38-yard line.
Gain about maybe a yard.
Yeah, Mandeville, Rydell.
Number 32 on the stop.
Third down.
Oh, yeah. Giordano. Thanks to Ida. Thank you, Ida. That was Giordano on the stop. And my sheet came back.
Oh, you got your stuff back. I'd have found it and brought it right back to you. That's to get it up here is kind of a trek.
You're right.
3rd down and 3 yards to go.
2 down situation.
I believe so. You're not punting and you're not kicking for a field goal. Cabrera moves over to the left. Teal. And Teal will be close but no cigar. He's going to be a half yard short. Yard short. 4th down.
I give that to Joe Kramer on the stop.
So a 4th down now as we get to the 2-minute
And a
mark.
quick snap here. Look at this.
Oh,
For the
they're quick, huh?
Thunderbird. They're looking for the penalty. They're looking for the 5-yarder. That's what's happening right there. Timeout. Let's see.
Look, he's got time. So Teal tried to draw Westwood off. Couldn't do it.
And now he's
They're
getting
going to
a
call
play.
a timeout.
Yeah.
Coach Diaz will call timeout for Mahwah, and they'll talk it over with a 4th and looks like 2 now, John. 4th and 2.
You know what it is? That was discipline on the Cardinal team. Twice the quarterback, Teal, made believe like the ball was coming, and they didn't bite.
We'll mention that the head coach for Mahwah is Chris Diaz. I want to thank him for all the assistance he's given us.
First-year coach.
Yep.
And he's the 4th coach in the history of Mahwah. In 58 years, they've only had 4 head coaches.
That tells you a lot about consistency, continuity, and just darn good coaching.
How did you like it, GDO?
The Thunderbird Athletic Booster. Thank you.
And for Westwood, we mentioned that Dennis Hart is the coach. We'll get them on the on camera. Well, it was talked over by Coach Diaz what they want to do. The ball is sitting on the 36-yard line, maybe 36.5-yard line. It's got to get to the 34.
You got to give the
Here's
ball
Coach
to.
Hart.
You got to give the ball to Mintz.
He's got his arms crossed. Teal's calling signals. Snap is high.
Oh,
a quick kick. And the ball's going to roll
look at
down
this
and
punt.
out of bounds
8-yard
at
line?
about the 8-yard line. Boy, I
Let's
haven't seen. Last time we saw a quick kick like that.
Well, this is at Gidio Caporale Stadium. This will happen here with only 4 head coaches.
And Westwood takes control. First and 10.
How do you like that? A fake
I love
kick.
that.
I can't remember the last time I saw a kick like that on well, it was 4th down.
You
but
and I I don't think we've ever seen one.
not in high school.
Quick kick.
I'm going to scratch my head here. I don't
But
remember.
why give Westwood the ball around the 40-yard line
Right,
if you don't make it?
absolutely.
I concur with the head coach. Now you put him back inside the 10.
Daly comes out to the left, number 13. Visage out to the right. Westwood looks like they want to run this out. And they throw. Kramer is a block. Kramer stays inside and gets to the 15. If he went to the outside, he might have had more damage.
Yeah, he
The
thought
block
he
was-
had an inside
yeah.
move.
Well, we could see it from up here.
Well, we're up in the nest.
5 yards.
That was 5 yards
Pick up a 5.
to Joe Kramer. Somebody over here likes Joe Kramer.
Daly out to the left.
It's going to be better when it gets darker, so the lights will work.
Hard running.
About a yard.
Yeah, maybe a yard or 2.
Looks like number 2 on with the carry, Baez.
Jaden Brown, number 8.
Third down.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was 2.
No, look, it was 8. We're so far away.
Well, we'll give each one a yard. We can do that, you
Big
and I.
play here for Mahwah. Now they had a fake, well, not even call it, yeah, a fake punt, I guess. They lined up to go for it, but on 4th down, they punted. Hit Brad, cuts inside, and he falls forward. Whoa,
Didn't make it.
didn't make it. I think he's short.
Short by about a yard, maybe a little more than a yard.
Well, no, it's closer now. 4th down.
Walters on the tackle.
And Westwood's going to have to punt.
Especially since you have, number one, the best punter around. You got to punt.
Oh, yeah.
And Westwood.
Under 30 seconds to go. Let's see if we get this
For
punt
the
off.
Thunderbirds is Sam Mintz.
Sam Mintz does everything.
Kramer whiffles one off to the side of his foot and goes out of bounds about the 36-yard line. And the punt that Mahwah pulled off on 4th down, getting Westwood down to the 8-yard line, has worked out beautifully. They back to the 38-yard line.
And it's
Perfect
Thunderbird ball.
coaching
First
and
10.
reaction.
John, you couldn't draw it better for Coach Diaz. They're getting the ball on the 38-yard line. That was the 1st down in the last series.
And by having the ball, you're keeping it away from Westwood. And the momentum as the young sophomores, juniors, and a few seniors that are playing, they say, we can play with this team. We can beat this team.
Absolutely. Mintz picked up a yard.
Sam Mintz on the carry.
I'm trying.
Yeah, they gave him 2. 2nd down and 7.
That ends the first quarter here.
And the quarter comes to an end. So we played the first quarter here at Mahwah.
We want to remind everyone.
And it's no score. The
The
Cardinals versus the Thunderbirds. You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer group from the Township of Washington.
Penalty against Mahwah. Illegal procedure.
That's a procedure. They're offside. Going to back Mahwah up. Going to make it a 2nd and
Okay, as we start the
13.
second quarter here. there
You
was
know,
a
putting on the
penalty
glasses,
Thunderbirds
I
offside.
got clarity right now.
Second and long.
I'm not a dummy.
Teal fakes, looks, downfield, fires. Almost intercepted. Giordano's down there. Giordano twisted something.
Pass for Matt Walters.
And that was
Giordano came
Karubia.
down. Was that
Karubia,
32?
Number 10 almost had the interception. Oh,
Looks
he's
like,
hurt.
Yeah, looks like he twisted something. Giordano, he came down very awkwardly on his left leg, and he's been helped to the sideline. We hope he's okay. He had a leg injury last week, was a minor one, and now he was coming back. And
It looked like he was putting some weight on it, so let's hope
let's hope he
that he
can.
can come back.
Teal looks, has time, fires downfield, intercepted. Let's see who's got that.
Looks like number 6. Number 6.
Yep. We couldn't see him running the ball back.
James
Borgensen.
Will Borgensen.
Will Borgensen was stepped right down the middle,
Look at him.
and Westwood intercepts, and the ball's down at the 45-yard line.
Jorgensen's the softball.
And it's Westwood ball, first and
That's 2
10.
interceptions in this
On
game.
43-yard line.
3 altogether, right?
Yeah.
2 for Westwood, Borgensen,
And
and
Kramer.
Kramer. And
So
looks
those
to
are
my-
the 2 pluses for Westwood so far.
and Colity for Mahwah. 1st and 10 for Westwood. The ball is on the 43-yard line. Hopkins back. Has forward, has press.
Lot of
Now
room.
he's running. He's up to the 50-yard line and falls into Mahwah territory. Just shy
9
of the
yards?
first down. I believe so, John.
Looks like number 28.
Potelkin.
Yeah,
Hopkins
Pelkek.
runs with the ball, tackled by Alex Peltekian.
Peltekian.
Number 28.
He was a big factor last year
Second
in
and
that winning
9
team.
yards
Second and
gain,
short, John. You
second
want to
and
go
1 for
long on
Westwood.
this one? Come back and pick it up on 3rd? Or,
Well-
or just pick up the first down?
I want my quarterback to get in a rhythm. A bun hook.
Nice catch out there by Visage.
Whoa, the hands. Hands, bitches.
Hands.
It's got to be hands. Come on.
We have to tell everybody on the line that we know Ryan Visage since he was, I don't know, 5 years old.
Absolutely.
His father's shaking his head, yeah.
I couldn't believe he was 6'1". He said, I looked up to him. I said, "Where'd you come up with these 4 or 5 inches?"
No, he had high cleats.
Oh, that was it. Now you're right.
Yeah,
You mean they had the 8, like the women, the 8
Yeah.
inch heel?
We're not going to make him beat
Platform,
those.
yeah.
We're not going to give him an inch. It's a blitz on the outside.
Oh.
Hopkins steps away and just barely gets away as Mahwah brought a double blitz on the outside.
55. Number 55 with the grab and bringing him down.
Runs with the ball. Initially tackled by number 55, Paul Kelberg.
That's Kelberg, 55.
That's a sack, John, because it's a 10.5 yards. So a sack by Mahwah.
1 yard loss on the play. 2nd and 11.
And of course, that's Kelberg, which number 55 inside. Big both ways he plays. It's been a great game. No score.
And the bell was thrown out to Daly, but Daly was running a fly, and Hopkins thought he was going to do an out. John, Westwood has lost 2 of their defensive backs, Karubia and now Giordano. So we'll see if that has a major effect on this game.
Well, Karubia,
Brian Carr, NorthJerseySports.com is out there taking pictures.
I thought number 10 was in the game before. Karubia.
Well, he was, but he went out with a
Okay.
head injury. And we have Giordano went out.
I saw Giordano. Well, there's a big 3rd down.
Hopkins looks and knocked away. Intended for Visage. Johnson knocks it away. 4th down for Westwood.
They got a punt here, Larry.
Johnson. Brings us to 4th down.
So Westwood couldn't capitalize on the interception and good field position.
I was watching Chris Diaz, the head coach, as he ran out and gave number 55 a pat on the back. Great job to stop Westwood. They were singing the song Tequila,
John's favorite.
a royal tequila.
Mahwah's bringing the
The house.
end over end kick. Coming down. Taken by Mintz. Bounces it around and gets to the 20-yard line. Where?
You know, that punt, had he not caught it, would have went through the end zone.
Probably. But he
still.
hasn't gotten it high enough. He's kicking the ball fairly well, but he's not getting the height that I think he wants. So 1st and 10.
First and 10 for the
The ball is
Thunderbirds.
at the 20-yard line. We have 10 minutes to go in the half. There is no score between Westwood and Mahwah. Hopkins is now playing corner, John.
And you
For
got number
Westwood.
10, Karubia, is playing one of the safeties.
Morganson's in also. Ball's bouncing around.
Oh, there it is.
It's picked up
It's
by Mandeville, and he runs it in for a touchdown.
Mandeville.
So bad snap, and Mandeville runs it in for a touchdown.
Now, it's where he picked it up, right? So we got to give him like
Yeah.
about a 7-yard scamper.
I believe so.
7-yard fumble recovery. Mandeville. So look what you have now, Larry. You got number 10, Karubia in the game. You got Borges in the game. All these young players filling in the big role, the big positions on defense.
So the first touchdown for Westwood remarkably comes on defense with Mandeville picking up an errant snap and runs it in about 7 yards. The kick is up by
Looks
Constantine Tito, and it's through. So with 9 minutes, 53 seconds to go, Westwood takes a 7-0 lead over Mahwah. You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer group from the township of Washington. And to let everybody know, take a few seconds here with a PSA. Next week, WCTV will be at Westwood when Brooks Alexander brings the Cowboys of Pascack Hills into Westwood to face the Cardinals. And we get a chance to say hello to our friend from Pascack Hills, Brooks Alexander.
And he plays an offense with almost like a wing tee with pitch outs, and the quarterback, I remember when we first played against him, he showed that there was Gonzalez, so unbelievable the way those running backs can go. It's a tough, because you don't see that offense day in and day out. That's going to be a tough game.
I remember last year we did the game, and I was with Jimmy Avitable, and he lost 4 of his starting players. And
I was away.
And 2 of them were just the first day of practice running around the track.
Back deep for the
They
Thunderbirds.
hurt their knee, the knee buckled.
Number 23, Gavin.
Yeah, I was away that.
Yep, you were
that
away.
game.
Going in.
Constantine will kick. He comes forward, and he belts one high end over end, coming down and taken at the 10-yard line. And I believe Johnson was the run with the yes.
Yeah, it's
Johnson was the kick returner, and the ball will be put on the 25-yard line. First
Takes
and
the
10
ball,
for the
tackle at
Thunderbirds.
25-yard line.
You got to tell people we're on the perch.
We're so far. I think we're
Oh
in
my
Washington
God.
Township.
I'll tell you what, we need some telescope glasses here. Our agents start showing. We should show that picture of you and I back in 1988.
No, don't show that picture.
We look like we were
Oh,
studs.
we look like, well, we knew nothing, but we look good. Mintz around the right side.
Great defense.
Oh, and the defense, he hit a wall and stopped.
Looks like number one
Three
is
on the play.
you had
John, I tell you what, this Mandeville is playing this game here. Unbelievable.
and Kramer, Mandeville.
And the linebackers are doing a outstanding job with Rydell thrown in there, number 15. So you have Rydell and Kramer and Mandeville. That's a strong
You also got-
linebacking corps.
You also got number 32 for Westwood. Oh, that's Giordano. 32.
That hole, he's gone. Mintz is gone.
He could.
And he's tackled on a
By
saving
Karubia.
tackle by Karubia. Whoa.
Mint can go. I got to see.
He hit the hole, and boy, did he go.
Great blocking up front.
Same
A
inside
saving
carry.
tackle by
Going deep
Karubia.
into Westwood territory. First down, Thunderbirds.
Handoff, another hole as he gets 6 yards.
Looks like some traps
Tackled
inside.
by Kramer.
A saving tackle by Kramer. It looks like a trap inside on that play.
Hey, it's nice to see Giordano back.
Yeah, I
When
couldn't
walked-
believe that.
He got hurt. I thought, oof.
Well, that's what we're
4 yards
saying.
gain
I'm
on
looking
the play.
32. I said, that's
7-6.
Giordano.
Yeah. You see some players jog off the field, they're done for the year.
Yeah,
He was carried off the field and he comes back on.
that Italian in his blood.
He got something.
Remember little Vino?
Youth.
A youth.
Till throws out here, has his man. Prince, and he gets the 17-yard line.
That's
Dan Prince.
Cuomo, 22.
Dan Prince
Complete
and
from
Cuomo with the
Kyle
tackle.
Cuomo had another receiver, spinned off and made the tackle. The saving tackle. As part of the governor of New York.
32.
Third down,
Cuomo family.
third and short, as Mahwah, after giving up that easy touchdown for Westwood, is driving down the field. They got the ball on the 25-yard line. Teal looks,
Look
has
at
some
him.
room,
A lot of
gets to
time.
the outside, breaks away from the tackle, at the 10, the 5, to the 3-yard line. What a play by Teal.
Now Teal keeps the ball.
14 yards for Teal.
Team's left. Tackled at the 2-yard line.
And this, and Mahwah's answering the bell.
Power run for the sophomore. The Thunderbirds are doing a great job blocking.
Absolutely up front. This Teal gets to about the 1, maybe the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I
and
would
thrown
say
back.
2.
Teal.
A lot of
Tackle the ball
Cardinals
instead
right
of
there.
Second down. Second and goal.
Looks like 53 for the Cardinals. Was up, getting up last.
And Karubia's back, so you had two players
Yeah.
that went out have made their way back on the field.
Yeah, Joe Highland has been doing a real nice job on the defensive
Let's put the ball
line.
on the 1 yard line, a 2 yard line. Second and goal. Teal calling signals. Walters in motion. Teal hands to Mintz. Mintz hits the line and falls in.
Power run.
Wow. Sam
2
Mintz hits
yards.
it, goes in. So Mintz hits it in, and it's a 7-6 game with 6:26 to go.
That was a power all on Mintz. Young man can run, and he just kept going forward. And he's the bread and butter guy. He's the guy who's going to run the ball.
Mark Bear's kick, number 5, to tie this game up.
And that was the name we felt, right?
Snap, down, kick, up, and it is through. So with 6 minutes, 26 seconds to go, Mahwah scores on a 75-yard drive and now ties Westwood 7-7. You are watching WCTV, the All-Volunteer Community Access Group from the Township of Washington. There's a shot that Ida took. She's been tweeting out some of the information here. Giulio Caparelli, John Francola, and myself, was a nice interview with the coach. Coach
Look at
and
his
teacher.
kick.
Ball is going to go through the end zone.
They always have a good kicker at.
That was Mitz, I believe, who smacked that ball.
At WCTVNJ.
It's WCTVNJ at the Twitter. So go to WCTVNJ and follow us during the game. We'll have somebody tweeting, whatever that is.
It's like a Tweety bird, you know,
Yeah.
somebody tweet.
Just don't say it too loud. My wife may hear these things and I get in trouble.
We have to leave the wives alone.
What she doesn't know is okay. Daly comes out to the right.
Got some big receivers for the Cardinals, 6'3" and 6'5", respectively. In a 7-7 game. Whoa!
Big hole there. There goes Kramer. And Kramer costs the 30 for a first down.
About 13-yard gain.
So he catches, he runs, he plays defense, he punts,
He took a handoff.
takes does everything. Sells popcorn at halftime.
Ah, of course.
Said
A
so.
little demi-tasse.
I could go for some popcorn. Little butter
I
on
could
it.
go for a little coffee.
You're not a bad idea.
Oh my God!
Oh.
You can hurt. You got it.
Let me tell you something. Jaden Brown, there's nothing there.
Well, you know, when you're at a point that you can't move forward at all, go down. You save yourself for the next play. Legs were made to go down at that point.
What you're saying is discretion is the best part of valor, huh?
Absolutely. You try, and then on the third time you go down for the count.
That's it. There's another play.
Sorry, Coach.
Visage out to the right, and Kramer's in the slot. You got splits to the left. Hopkins calling signals. Hopkins back. There's a blitz here.
A little rocket screen.
Yeah, a little rocket screen here. And a penalty comes flying in.
It's got to be a hold.
Well, the referee threw it. That was Daly, I believe, it caught it.
Holding against Westwood.
So Westwood's going to get moved back.
Yep. That goes for the point of the infraction.
Daly, number 13's got tremendous speed. You get him, he gets a step. And
That's
he's
also
got-
a bubble screen. The new people call that a bubble screen.
We
I
all-
like it rocket screen.
we old timers call it rocker.
Yeah.
So they say we're off our rocker.
Yeah.
A beautiful night here at Mahwah, an outstanding crowd for this game.
Look at this band.
And long for the Cardinals.
Boy, look at the way they're entertaining us from the back.
Yeah, we got the Mahwah band
band.
practicing in back of us. So we have second in for tomorrow. Westwood's got to get to the 42-yard line. The ball is at the 22. So
20 yards.
Did the arithmetic.
I'm quick.
Long pass
Got
downfield.
a step. Ooh.
Overthrown. Intended for Hans Visage.
He had to keep going.
Couldn't get his hands on that one. Third and 20.
Got to get the feet moving faster so the hand can go to work.
Third and long.
Ball's on the 23-yard line. At least it appears to be on the 23-yard line from back here. Trips.
I have it on 23.
Hopkins will run.
Oh, he got
Hey.
close.
He got a couple of yards up there. He got.
About 4 yards short
Yep,
of a first down, I believe, right?
I believe so. That holding penalty was really big.
On the carry.
So it's going to bring up a 4th down.
And about 6.
4th and
Yep.
6.
He picked up 14. Picked up the penalty.
Westwood.
Now you need a good punt to about the 10-yard line.
Kramer now.
That toe-to-toe Kramer.
Sam Mintz is deep.
This young man plays all the sports. Basketball, football.
Line drive kick. Batting away from
Gonna have a
Mintz.
good bounce.
The ball will bounce. Get a good bounce.
Oh, excellent
Mintz
bounce.
will pick it up.
Oh,
He fumbles the
fumble!
ball. But they right on it.
On the 18-yard line.
Mahwah was on it.
If you're going to pick up the ball in that situation, you have to make sure you hold it. Or you do a lot of laps after practice. Or you take the ball and you go to sleep with it. Make sure next time you don't do that.
You let it roll. You have to make your mind up. You're going to pick the ball up quickly.
Yeah.
If you start thinking, should I get it? Shouldn't I get it? I get it.
And the
And then
third
you go
guard,
get it.
It's trouble.
You're in trouble. It's always trouble.
And you know, Chris Diaz would
It's
have
like going
said
for
that.
ice cream. Should I have it? Shouldn't I have it? Should I have it? Shouldn't I have it? I always have it.
Yeah. Oh, I like
Nice.
that
This,
pass.
this was a nice play on the outside
The
here.
pass is complete to Matt Walker.
And Giordano was out there to stop it.
Giordano's shaking his, I don't know.
That's
I
a
don't know
nice.
what's happening.
That's a nice play. They
But-
picked up about
But
6,
that's a
7.
play that your offensive line has to do the job to give the quarterback
A lot of time.
Absolutely.
But there was nobody on this side. And Giordano had a long way to come to stop
Oh, yeah.
it. He made it a 6-yard gain instead of a 16-yard gain. Or
And
worse.
Giordano was hurt earlier, so
Yeah.
they figured never get there. Nice hold there.
Nice hole in there. Mintz hits to the 30-yard line, just enough for a first down.
You know, we got to mention some of those offensive linemen for Mahwah. Number 77. We got to go to the third page.
Yeah.
First down,
That's
Thunderbird.
Chris Santamaria.
There he
Young man is,
That's a big kid.
he's a big kid.
First and 10 on the 30-yard line for Mahwah. Teal throws, has his man.
In the seam,
Complete.
Teal's pass is complete.
Rubino on the stop.
First
I
down,
think a saving
Thunderbird.
stop by Rubino.
That was Prince. He made a Prince of a play.
Oh,
You know,
in
you
the
get the
seam.
feeling. You get the feeling that Mahwah is now in a rhythm.
It's the mojo is with them
Yeah,
right
the
now.
mojo. Teal has got the game now. He's making the throws.
Don't forget, he comes from a family that can play quarterback.
I'm telling you, John, this Mahwah team is going to be reckoned with.
Nice move. Look at this.
Teal still on his feet and he's dropped.
Close to a first down.
Close to, I think he has a first down. He's on the 45-yard line.
Well, no, they're gonna. Let's wait. Gonna measure. The one guy's coming for
Well,
the
that's
ball.
why they pushed it back a little bit.
Yep. Yeah.
And it looks like they're going to have a measurement.
Yeah, and all of a sudden the people over there moving a chain.
We're going to have a measurement. We'll be back after this measurement.
Official timeout on the field.
I tell you,
So it
they're
was enough
moving.
for a first down. First and 10. The ball's on the 46-yard line of Westwood. Teal calling signals. Teal fakes, wants to run, and falls across the 45-yard line.
Couple of
Teal on
yards.
the carry.
Looks like it. I'm trying to pick up
Rydell
Rydell with the
Three and
stop
three.
from the linebacker position.
Second and 7.
Second down, 7 yards to go.
Part of the Rydell family.
We're at 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go. We are all tied here. 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the first half. Teal calling signals. Teal has, looks, throws, has his man. Come, he's going to go.
Will
He's gone.
go.
He is gone. Touchdown.
44.
David Johnson Jr. with tremendous speed. He hit him over the middle on a quick slant and ran away from the defense of Westwood. And Mahwah takes a 13-7 lead over Westwood.
What speed by number? I couldn't believe Johnson on that play.
Boy, that play was made by the quarterback. Teal made a nice run, but Teal hit him in stride. That is a tremendous throw.
Devin Johnson with speed and a great throw by Teal. So just like that.
And the kick is up, and it is good. So with 1 minute, 54 seconds to go in the half, Mahwah takes a 14-7 lead over Westwood. You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer group from the Township of Washington. Here we go with the kickoff. Mintz kicks.
Look at it.
Gets it down. And we have
Flags.
whistles, flags all over the place.
Early whistles. Must be against Mahwah.
Yeah, they're coming back.
Offsides against the Thunderbirds.
So they'll kick from the 35.
So you have Brown back number 8 for Westwood. And can't make out the number for the other. That could be Visage.
That's Hans Vischer.
Hans Visage.
He's got the hands on the hip.
We're going to get the WCTV weather forecast, see if temperatures drop there. Line drive. Brown will have it at the 12.
Got a hold.
Brown got a hole, and he falls shy of the 40-yard line. Westwood will have decent field position, trailing 14-7.
Number 10 for Mahwah made the stop.
Mr. Mintz, he's all over the place.
That was Mintz. Mintz on
Hit
the tackle.
initially by Sam Mintz. Tackled at the 40-yard line. Westwood ball. First and 10.
And Larry, this is a key drive right here with 1:48 to go in the first half to try to get that mojo back if you're rooting for Westwood.
Trips to the right.
Oh,
It's
there's
the
a
pass
lot of
inside.
room.
And
First down.
across the 50-yard line
That's
is Visage.
Hands Visage.
Clock stopped because they moved the chains. Westwood has plenty of time.
Pass complete to John Del Rio. First down, Westwood.
Visage was very close to being over the line, but he asked the referee, am I okay?
Long pass downfield. And is it
We got
caught?
a catch.
It's caught.
That was Visage again.
Hopkins pass is complete.
Yes, the Visage.
That's Hand Visage.
So Visage down the sideline, and Westwood very quickly has moved downfield.
What a throw by Hopkins that time. As Visage, his size over at 6'1", reaches up, makes a great catch, but got 25 yards.
Blitz
To
from
the
the
20.
outside.
Oh, wide open right there.
Again, he's open. And Visage, another catch
That's 3 for Visage.
on this drive as he gets
Again,
inside
complete.
the 10-yard line.
3 straight completion for Visage.
First and goal. The ball is at the 8-yard
Look
line.
at this guy sprinting off.
He's got to get off. They snapped the ball. There's too many men on the field.
That was the fastest that young man ran in his life, number 13.
Hopkins calling signals. Motion. Hopkins, keeper. Signals, futs away, falls
Touchdown.
in for a touchdown.
6-yard
So,
run.
Westwood goes 60 yards for a touchdown in about 50 seconds. And it brings them to 14-13 with 1:09 to go. It got interesting
What
now.
do you think the coach was saying before that last drive after that touchdown? Young men, it's time to somebody step up.
And Visage, Ryan Visage with some
3
big
complete,
catches.
great throws by Hopkins. Using the
Snap
the
is
height.
down, kick is up. It
Yes,
is
up.
good.
Good.
So we have played 1 minute and 9 seconds left to go in the half. We are all tied. The Cardinals of Westwood, the Thunderbirds, of Mahwah. You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer group from the Township of Washington.
Yeah,
50s.
oh yeah.
All right, here we go. Constantine will kick. End over end kick. Coming down to Johnson. He's at the 5. Angles to his left. And he's taken down. Rydell and company.
Yep. Great tackle.
So
That
we
was 25 though too. I got to get
And
this.
it's Thunderbird ball.
Thunderbird
First and
ball,
10.
103 to go.
I think John
14
Del
yards.
Rios was in on that. He was the one, number 25.
Could be, yes.
Made a nice tackle. It could have. I didn't think it was 50. I think it was 25.
Let's see what they do here now.
That'd cost Del Rio $10.
And
Bounce.
quickly the ball's bounced away as Cuomo was on the coverage.
Point is incomplete. Second down.
57 and 1 second to go. .1 in the first half with a lot of excitement in the second quarter.
Second quarter was pretty good, huh?
First quarter was
The
sort
first
of.
quarter's okay, couple of
We were playing
interceptions.
patty cakes.
Second down and 10 with 57.1 seconds to go in the half. We are all tied. Westwood and Mahwah at 14. Teal looking over the defense. Moves Peltuki closer to him. Looks, wants to run, has the field open in front of him. And is stopped by Kramer as he picked up a first down. Westwood
Young man.
went into his big deep zone.
Yeah, prevent.
Thunderbird.
And Teal says, you know what? I have a pair of legs and I could run.
Timeout, 49.4 seconds ago. Well, John, we started another year covering. We had some great games. We are going to be doing the Pascack Hills game next week. The week after that, Riverdale comes into Westwood. We have that one. We're going to have game up at Paramus Catholic in October. St. Joe's is going to visit Paramus Catholic, and
That
John's
would be
going
the meatball.
That's going to be the meatball game, and to explain it to people on the line, somehow, and I still don't understand how, John makes, I don't know, 50, 60, 70 meatballs, and I bring the breads, the nice rolls, and then we make sandwiches and hand them out.
Well,
And at the end of this 50 sandwiches, John and I don't have a sandwich.
That's right. And you know what, Larry? I don't make the meatballs. My wife makes the meatballs.
Miss Peggy.
And I tell you, she makes great meatballs. And now we may have to go to two big pots. Everybody wants a meatball. They don't care to hear us. They want a meatball. They're going to ask for Peggy. Peggy.
Meatballs.
Meatball.
All right, 1st and 10 now. Mahwah's moving. Let's see if they can continue this. Teal looks, fires way downfield. Overthrown. Well, he threw that ball a long way to Johnson.
A nice spiral. This young man can play.
He could throw.
A sophomore.
Woo.
He's got that teal blood in his veins.
Intended for Gavin Johnson.
Boy, I tell you, that their position at quarterback is set for the next 3 years.
Uh-huh.
This year, next year, and the year after.
We got to check number. What about number 23 for them?
Johnson, he could run.
He's a junior.
Yeah, he'll be around next year. Teal. He'll take it. Here's a handoff. Breaks one tackle, breaks another tackle, and falls just shy of 35-yard line. Minces. You really got to tie Mince up, or he's gonna.
Yeah, you
he
know what
broke
it did?
one.
He was. I thought 40 had him. You know, Dada, and then he just broke away.
I think they're looking. I don't know if they're looking to run the clock out or what. Coaches are jumping up and down, giving signals, and Teal just backed up. He's taking his time. We're at 12 seconds.
You don't want to make a
10
mistake
seconds.
here.
This could be the last play. Intercepted.
By Cuomo.
That's Cuomo. Cuomo running back. He's on his
They
feet,
still got room.
and he falls across the 50-yard line as time runs out. The third interception for Westwood. After a full half, we are tied here in Mahwah, 14-14, Mahwah and Westwood. You are watching WCTV, the Old Volunteer Cable Access Group from the Township of Washington. We'll be back with the second. Well, we're back for the halftime's over. Mintz will kick and start the second half. The ball is banging around and will roll out of bounds. It's a penalty, and John will go very quickly to scoring in the first half of this 14-14 tie between Mahwah and Westwood.
In the first quarter, there was no score, but Westwood had an interception by Kramer. Right at the end of the first quarter, started second quarter, 7-yard fumble. Mandeville picked up the ball and scored, made 7-0. Then the Mahwah team came out on a 75-yard run. Teal 14 yards, Sam Mintz for a 2-yard touchdown, 7-7. Then we had a pass play, a 44-yard pass to Johnson from Teal, 44-yard, 14-7. Then, of course, they brought in Mr. Hand, number 26, Ryan Visage, 3 completion and a 6-yard run by Hopkins, tied the score, 14-all.
Rydell gets the ball on the up, runs across the 40-yard line. Westwood will have the ball, 1st and 10 on the 43-yard line. So the penalty kicking the ball out of bounds turns out to be very good for Westwood. They have pretty good field position, almost at midfield. We are tied here at Mahwah, 14-14.
It's been a battle.
And it's been a great game. We've had interceptions. We've had great runs. We've had great catches, great passes.
Westwood had 4 turnovers, the receiving 4 turnovers, only 2 touchdowns.
Brown is in at the running back. Hand off to Brown. Here he goes.
Oh!
Brown's running, still going, and he's knocked down and fumbled, but recovered by Westwood.
36.
He got hit from behind.
What power running by the young man. And it looks like number 12 recovered the ball. Hopkins?
He was in the vicinity. Let me get a number.
First down, runs into Thunderbird
Westwood
territory.
recovered it.
Ball placed at the 36-yard line.
So that was
First and 10
Brown.
Westwood.
Brown made the run, and Brown was had the fumble.
Well, you know, he just kept high stepping, and the ball was pulled out. They give
Brown
it back
again,
to him.
big hole. And Brown fighting his way shy of the 25-yard line.
This is
Big
Thundering Brown.
Thundering Brown.
And another nickname gets there.
JD
He runs, he's got the
Thundering
high stepping Brown.
And he's going to try it
Against the
again,
Thundering.
off the right side.
Gain of about.
And he has enough for a first down as he gets across to the 25-yard line.
Westwood decided time to
First down, Westwood.
break out Thundering Brown.
He's a sophomore.
Oh, nice size. And he's got that high step, you know?
6 foot, 184. Well, if you like the first 3, you're
No,
gonna love
but
this
now-
one. But that's not gonna go. You know, you go to the well one too
Big
many
Brown on the
times.
carry, taken down for a loss.
Well, you know, they faked. Hopkins looked like a little fake. He should have kept the
Tackled
ball
by
that time.
55. Carl Chip Hilbert.
Kelberg on the tackle.
Oh.
Now you decide to go to passing.
Second and 13. Inside pitch. Oh, look at this one. Kramer going
Kramer.
down, still going, running,
Going,
pushing,
carrying
breaking,
4
and down to
guys.
the 1-yard line. Inside.
Nick Hawkins.
They're going to say he fumbled the ball, but it was down. The ball got to the 1-yard line. That was an inside
Unbelievable.
pitch. And Kramer,
That worked earlier in the game.
and Kramer took the inside pass.
About 40 yards.
Or pitch and got it down to the 1-yard line.
Ball's on the
Carrying
1-yard line.
guys down.
He hit the ground, the ball popped up. Hopkins goes to the goal line. No signal, no signal.
No
Westwood
signal.
signals. Second
And
down.
here it comes.
Going to be second down.
Second down.
Here's where you just want to bang it in. The ball is on.
Half yard line.
The
Second
ball
and
is
goal.
inches away.
We had Hawkeye referee over there pick that one up.
Hopkins calling signals. He will take it again, and he will get in. I'm sure he's in.
Well, touchdown.
He's in.
Touchdown.
Hopkins falls in.
That's a touchdown,
So Westwood goes
Westwood.
63 yards on the ground. No passing. And they go up 20-13 over Mahwah. Runs by Jaden Brown. Set it up as
That's
Constantine.
Thundering
Oh, I
Brown.
beg your pardon.
Thundering Brown.
Constantine will try the PAT. Hopkins will hold.
On the shoulders of Thundering Brown.
Kick is up.
Oh.
No good. That ball went flying.
Point by Tito Constantine
So
is
Constantine
good.
misses the PAT. And it's 20-13 now. Westwood leads with 9:36 to go in the third quarter. You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer group from the
Hopkins.
Township of Washington.
That was Mojo for Westwood.
High kick. Johnson has. Gets
He
away
can
from
run.
one. Gets away from two. And it's finally dropped across the 30-yard line. So Mahwah will take over, 1st and 10, 9:30 to go in the third quarter. They trail
Gavin Johnson on the carry.
20-14.
Baez on the stop that time on Johnson.
What do you say, John? Nice cup of coffee now with a piece
Oh,
of cake?
could I have a cup of
Thunderbird
coffee?
ball for the
What do you
first
think?
time this
Huh?
half.
Think Brian
Ball
can dig
straight
something
at
up?
the
Brian Carr can dig
32-yard
something
line.
up? North
First
Jersey,
and 10.
sandwiches, pizza, coffee, and some cake.
Yeah, have a delivery.
Put it on our bill.
Yeah. From the 31-yard line.
1st and 10. Teal's calling signals. Hands to Mintz. And Mintz is dropped.
Stop by.
Mandeville.
I think, no, that's 40, but Dada.
Oh, 140 then.
Yeah. 40, that was 40.
Can we come back here again? Can we bring binoculars?
Mandeville was watching. He was cheering. That was number 40.
2nd down and 12 yards to go.
Benny and the Jets. Dada. We need some coffee up here.
Oh, God.
We're way up in Mahwah.
Teal throws. Knocked away.
Looks like
Up front, knocked it away.
53.
I think so. You got to look at that.
Oh
That's
my
Zeltner?
God. I think it was 53.
Joe Highland.
Inside shuttle pass, yeah. That's the second time it was run.
3rd down and 12 for Mahwah.
There's trips to the right. Oh, look. Oh,
He's
wide
open.
wide
Johnson.
open.
Oh, overthrown. He had a step on it. He had 2
Field
steps
pass
on his
intended
man.
for Gavin Johnson is incomplete.
A nice
Fourth down.
down and out and up by Johnson. A little bit overthrown.
He had a step and got into the. Field delivers that ball. He's getting it on the 30-yard line.
You see him jump. He was about 11 feet up in the air after that throw. He's so upset. He's quite a ball player. A sophomore. Mr. Teal. Is he? Oh,
We need one more
55.
player.
55 was relaxing.
Snap goes back. It's Squell.
Blocked.
It was blocked.
Partially blocked.
And the ball will roll as Kramer blocked the ball, and Westwood will have the ball on the 48-yard line. So Kramer makes himself felt again. He took a shovel pass and he ran down to the 1-inch line, and now he blocks a punt. At 6'1"
And
comes in handy. Yeah?
6'5".
Well,
Kramer.
6'5". I beg your pardon.
Don't lose 4 inches.
Oh, he's gonna come. They're gonna come after me if I said that.
Oh my goodness! Look at him. And the cheerleader was
there goes the mascot running back, and
was right down.
Hopkins looking for a signal. The ball is at midfield. Westwood's got great field position.
Let's put it at the 48-yard line.
And we're going to have a timeout as Westwood couldn't get the plays in. But Mahwah
Thunderbird.
calls timeout. How do you
I
like
think they
that?
had 10 players.
Westwood's having a hard time getting the play in, and Mahwah has 10 players on the field. Well, we have 8:25 to go. We just got some scores up here, John. I know the people, when they see this, they'll know it. But Riverdale losing. They score till 21-20, and then Estevez somehow gets them in for a touchdown, and
Magician.
Riverdale comes around and
Out of
beats
this group, though,
Pascack
we wanna
Valley
really
22-21.
1956
He's unbelievable, that young man.
football champion
You know what? You
from
cannot.
Mahwah.
Well, last year, didn't they beat
And their
Westwood?
coach,
In overtime.
You know, a 28-yard pass play from Estevez.
Fourth down, too.
Fourth down. The game was in the back pocket. Wait a minute, Estevez says.
And how about the report we got that DePaul is leading Paramus Catholic 14-0?
In the first half, I believe.
And
right?
our spotters there say it could be a lot more.
Well, you know, you have one of the greatest offensive mind coordinator. You know him, part of the family.
Oh yeah, Nicky Campanelli.
Campanelli.
He's throwing up these plays for
My goodness.
for DePaul.
There goes Thundering Brown.
Is Brown, and he falls to the
About
45.
7 yards.
Yep. Falls to what, the 45.
Oh, he's hurt.
Yeah, it looks like he got. Yeah, he's going to get carried off the field. He'll run back in 2 plays later. Yep. So Brown is down.
Well, that's not it's not a chargeable timeout when you get hurt.
No, it's not.
No, so this way you get an extra timeout. Then you come back next play. Stay out of play and you come back in.
He may have gotten kicked.
It looks like he's got cramps.
No, they're checking him out. So there's games being played all around, and we got some great scheduling coming up, some great games. The end of the month, you have St. Joe's playing at Bergen Catholic. Westwood's going to have Riverdale coming in.
That'll be a war.
Wow, yeah,
That's usually at the end of the game, someone wins.
We'd like to take this time to congratulate the Mahwah Thunderbird boys soccer team.
So we'll be back after they take care of
Thundering Brown.
Thundering Brown, and we'll come back. We have 8:11 to go. Westwood leads 20-14. They have the ball, second down, and 5 yards to go when we come back. 5 yards to go. Baez is in motion. Hopkins keeps it, goes up the middle, cuts to the outside.
Need a block.
He's got one man to get him, and he gets him as he crosses the 25-yard line. A great run by Sean Hopkins.
He was waiting for the blocks. Needed one more block to score.
First down.
30-yard run.
Westwood.
Did a nice job following his blocking. And a saving tackle by Mahwah. Excitement already as the third quarter started.
Yep.
And the wind is howling up above.
Hopkins fires downfield. And
Touchdown.
incomplete, out of bounds. He caught it.
Hopkins' pass is incomplete.
Hans Visage caught it, but
Hands Visage.
was out of bounds.
Broken up by Sam Mintz.
Mintz was down there.
That's another guy that
Hey, you
after
know,
the
you
game
told-
loses about 10 pounds.
You throw the ball around Visage, he's going to catch it. I mean,
Well,
guys are all over me. Jumps, he's got great hands.
6'1" and he leaps. He jumps up.
But no to that, he's got hands. He can get
Very good blocking
soft
that
hands.
time by the offensive line, giving the time to Hopkins.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Hopkins hands off to Baez. Baez hits the left side of the wall and gets nothing. Going to bring up a 3rd and 10 or thereabouts when they get up. Let's say, John, would you rather have a hot cup of coffee and a piece of cake or a nice soda and a pizza? Right now.
Hot coffee and a piece of cake.
What kind of cake?
Anything. Anything with sugar.
Where's Brian?
Anything with sugar. We got to bounce up in the air. We got to get excited in this game.
30 down and 9 to go to give the Baez one. Hopkins calling signals.
Look, somebody was supposed to come in. Oh, this Thundering Brown is getting ready to come in.
Hopkins takes one downfield
Oh, the flag.
and incomplete. You know something, John? I think we're going to get coffee.
I like to have coffee.
I see someone bringing us coffee.
Oh, I love coffee. Where?
Broken up by
Ida?
Corey Larson.
Oh, coffee would be
Well, I'll
tremendous.
pass one down the sideline intended for Daly. Income broke up. Now, Constantine is going to try
40,
a 39-yard field goal.
39-yarder.
He's got the leg. He's got the leg to do it.
Oh, here comes a coffee. Look at this.
Oh, my God.
Ida's bringing coffee. We'll get our
Snap down, up, kick. It's blocked. As it rolls through the end zone. So
And the field goal attempt
The
is
field goal
no good.
is blocked. 20-14, 6:41 to go in the third quarter. And we continue this game, and it's very
And it's
close
Thunderbird football.
for Mahwah.
On the 20-yard line.
Teal calling signals. Handoff.
The Mints.
Not the Mints. Swarmed.
That was right there, trying to rip him.
That was trying to take the ball and go the other way.
He was trying to get the ball. The junior. Remember we always say the Rydell, Bobby Rydell?
Yeah.
We got yelled at
Mints on the
by
carry.
the grandparent.
Yeah.
No
Joe,
Look at
good on the
this.
play.
What happened?
2nd and 10.
What's going on?
I got coffee.
Coffee? Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh, this is manna from heaven.
Uh-oh. That's Ido Estudi. You're right.
Oh, thank you.
Ida, that is unbelievably tremendous.
Teal looks, Teal throws, incomplete.
Field
Intended
pass
for
intended
Prince.
for number 14. Dan Prince is incomplete. 3rd down.
You even got it the way you like it, no sugar.
Ida, that's exactly what I like
this
it.
is
No
great.
sugar.
Oh my God, this is great.
I love this.
Oh, you don't know how much. Where's the cake?
Now forget the cake. This coffee without sugar, I love it.
I need some sugar. 3rd down and 10. The game's important.
Let's go.
We had to have this coffee, folks. I'm
It said
sorry.
somebody knows-
Teal looks. Teal's rushed out of the pocket. Teal throws downfield.
To number
And
one.
it's caught.
Reception.
And the ball goes out of bounds. And
Jake Aiello.
Mahwah's
Joe
going to
Aiello.
have to punt.
With the win.
Yeah, Jake Aiello with that.
Yes. I've been impressed with Mahwah, by the
Oh,
way.
I tell you, John, I'm telling you, this team, they got to get some of, the first game, the young players. I don't want to play this team later in the year.
Teal is, for a sophomore, he's added.
High snap.
Oh,
There it goes.
Hands.
That's Hands Visage.
Look at this. Oh,
He's got some room out here,
little
and he
dance
stopped
step.
at the 30-yard line.
Boom.
Cabrera stopped him at the
Cabrera.
50-yard line. And we have an injured player down on the field for Westwood
Tom
at the
Collins.
15-yard line.
And a Mahwah player, too, is hurt.
And we have a Mahwah player on the 40-yard line.
We'll take a timeout. We'll be charged to WCTV.
Yes, we're going to have coffee. Well, the ball's on the 50-yard line. Waters for
Westwood ball.
Mahwah and
10 on
Giordano
the
for
50-yard
Westwood.
line.
We're helped off the field. Means nothing for Giordano. He'll be right back.
He bounces up.
A rubber band. Hopkins
He had
falls
that-
across the 45-yard line, maybe to the 43.
He had a great run in the first half. Following his blocking, he needed one more to score a touchdown. This has been a great game between two outstanding teams.
Both teams well coached.
Oh,
well
absolutely.
coached. Well
Chris
coached.
Diaz is doing a great job with this team.
Visage is on the left side here. And
First down.
First down. Carrying the ball could be Baez. Yes, it is.
Yeah, number 2. What's happening over here? Look at
Nick Baez carrying ball, rushing for a Westwood first down.
That's a first down for Westwood.
on about the 37, Larry.
Okay, 1st and 10. Hopkins looking over the defense.
4:18
on the
in the
37.
third quarter.
There goes Baez.
He was like
Baez
a rocket
gets to the-
ship.
Gets to the
Baez
30-yard
again.
line. Wait a minute, here, Brown may be coming back.
Oh, of course.
They carry. I tell you
Thundering
what,
Brown.
these Westwood kids have been carried off the field and come running back on. I can't wait to see if Giordano comes back on.
Oh, he'll be back. Oh, look at that move. What a
Whoa,
block.
what
What
a
a
hit.
tackle.
Baez carries.
That looks like it's tough to the numbers.
The numbers and down way far away from us.
Hit immediately by number 52. John
That's it,
McCarter.
52.
McCarter. I thought it was.
3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
And there's a
5-yard
That
penalty
could be
again.
enough for the first down.
Against Mahwah. Jumping in the neutral zone.
And a first down. We used to call it, and I'm going to start again for the 30th year, offsides.
And
Penalty against
encroachment.
Mahwah results in a
And you're going to
Westwood
call it
first
encroachment.
down.
Encroachment.
I tell you, encroachment is like when a country invades somebody. They encroach in their territory. Offsides of football. It sounds like football.
Well, you know what it was? They try to give some class to calls, you know?
It's-
Encroachment.
but
People
does-
can't spell it.
Doesn't offside sound like football?
Yeah, I agree with you.
We're going to start calling it offsides from now on. You're off the wrong side.
So on the 26-yard line.
Hopkins is somewhere in that scrum down there.
That
on the
was a
bottom,
scrum, yeah.
on the 29-yard line. 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the third quarter. Westwood leads 20-14.
Gain 1 on the play.
2nd down and 9. We're at the Corporal Stadium and on the campus of Mahwah High School. The temperature is dropping. The coffee is good.
Coffee's tremendous.
Now we're waiting for cake. Keep asking.
No, we don't know. We don't want it.
Keep asking. You never know. Somebody may bring it.
Oh, yeah. What have we got, a genie?
I wish I had. Hopkins throws downfield for Kramer. Overthrows him. Going to be 3rd and long.
Hopkins' pass is overthrown. Incomplete. 3rd and 9.
So 3rd down, 9 yards to go. 2:21 left in the 3rd.
Mahwah deep back,
And-
defensive back are doing a great job staying
And
with
what
the
a
receiver.
And what a crowd here tonight.
Over there, they're having a battle there. Battle Royal over there
Yeah.
on the side. And they have what are the, a little luncheonette thing, you know, those things we don't like to go. I'm calling luncheonette when they take you to the hospital.
3rd down, and we're going to call it 9. Corubia.
Oh, wide open deep.
He catches it. Touchdown.
Touchdown! Oh, no.
That's what they're going to call it.
He called a knee down.
They're going to call it a knee down.
Let's say they're going to...
That was a nice play. Corubia is a quarterback.
Complete.
What a nice call. A
The
little flea
Westwood
flicker.
player
They waited
was
for
down
that trick play a long time. There goes Hopkins, goes to the line.
Yeah.
There's a scrum. He falls forward. The Westwood says touchdown.
Touchdown.
And now the referee says a touchdown. So Westwood scores a touchdown on a play from Corubia. I think it went to Bias.
It went to Bias. Because Bias jumped back.
That ball almost didn't make it.
So we have Hopkins with a 2-yard run, I guess, or yeah, give it 2-yard run.
And that makes it 26. The wind picked up. They go for 2. Throw out there, incomplete. So Westwood went for 2. We got a little Westwood player down.
Westwood is incomplete.
So the PAT failed, but Westwood takes a 26-14 lead over Mahwah. You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer group from the Township of Washington. Kick is up, going back. Johnson will have at the 10.
He can
Angles
run.
to his right.
He stepped out of
And is
bounds.
set
Oh,
up and
no.
knocked down as he crosses the 25. They'll spot it at about the 26. Mahwah will take over.
Down,
1:48 to go in the third quarter.
Forced out of bounds at the 18-yard line. And Thunderbirds take control. 1st and 10.
Somebody.
So the ball's at the 26-yard line.
It's been a cold day for opening day.
It was a beautiful day today.
Oh,
What happened?
beautiful.
You know what it is? Get to this September. This is like almost the end of September, October weather. The days are nice and warm, and the nights, you want to call this cool?
And this way you can sleep at night.
Oh, God, yes. Put the window and no air conditioning.
See, you could have come with me. I left at 5 o'clock this morning. I was back in at the coffee shop at 6:20.
Teal
Oh, wide
fires
open up.
downfield. He has his man.
He kept
And guess who made the tackle?
And he's hurt again.
And we got, looks like, I can't believe,
complete.
I can't believe Giordano's
He's down again.
He must be getting
First down
cramps in
for the
that leg.
Thunderbirds.
And it looks like Patelkian was injured
He's
too.
getting.
Well, Giordano's up.
That was some heck of a catch.
That was a great catch.
And he got right up, Giordano.
There he is.
You know what it is? He's pulling a lot of muscle.
It's got to be a muscle cramp or something.
Yeah.
And he's going off the field.
He's going to see the trainer. 1:41 to go in the third quarter.
Handoff around the right side. A big hole. There goes Mintz. He breaks a tackle. He's going to the outside. He's going to the goal line, and he's knocked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
So from the 47 to the 5.
Tackle
42
at the 5-yard
yards.
line. First and goal for the Thunderbirds.
So
They cleaned out Westwood's left side.
but that handoff was given to him on a gallop. The quarterback waited, and Mintz at full speed took the handoff and went past everybody. 45-yard run, and they're knocking on the doorstep.
Mintz got to have close to 100 yards.
Oh, absolutely.
No, do it again. And this is Teal. And Teal gets inside the 5 to the
A
3.
saving tackle.
Kyle Teal
Wait a minute.
running with the ball, tackled at the 3-yard line.
You know,
Tackled by Joe
I
Highland.
thought there was an injury.
Joe Highland on a tackle, yep.
Giordano just got off the field.
Oh!
Now there's an offside on Westwood. Dada came across the line.
Flags on the play. Penalty against Westwood.
So they moved the ball
1:02
halfway
go
to
in
the
third
goal.
quarter.
Second down, and the ball is on the 2-yard line. Teal calling signals.
Oh, there's
And
a
now,
penalty,
now we
5
go back
yards.
5 yards. They're going to call backfield in motion. You know, they don't call that anymore. They call it a
Illegal
procedure.
motion.
Illegal motion procedure.
Well, in that case, Larry, you had, it was like a dance step. You know, the old square
Yeah.
dance, step, 2 step forward,
1 step
1
back.
backward. This was 1 step forward, 6 steps back.
What was that, Edward Murrow Dance Studio?
Arthur Murray.
Arthur Murray.
Arthur Murray.
Arthur Murray. Arthur Murray.
Arthur Murray
Oh my God.
was the Morrow. And Morrow was the announcer. And Morrow said, and Arthur Murray went 5 yards.
And good night and good luck. And no one knows what we're talking about. No one out there knows what we're talking
Wait
about.
till they hear this one.
They won't understand it. Teal looks, fires, has a man open on the sideline, and he goes in for a touchdown.
Penalty.
They're going to have a penalty out there. Let's see what it's going to
Flag
be.
on the play.
They're
Is
going
it
to call
flag,
a
holding or
they're going to
clip?
call a hold against Mahwah. Take the points off the, and
Holding.
the coaches can't believe it.
As you and I, we had Arthur Murray and Morrow announcing.
No one knows what we're talking about. They're going to have to Google it.
Ricky liked it.
He doesn't know what Arthur Murray is. He's too young.
Yeah, but he figures we're talking about it's got to be funny.
You know what's going to happen next week? We're going to do the game. Everybody's going to be Google Arthur Murray and tell us all about it.
I know. Well,
All right.
right there, the score could have been
Yeah.
26-21 or
26,
22.
Yeah.
If they
yeah.
go for 2.
Teal back, looks, it's away from 1, and he's dropped. He's dropped. Henry, Dylan Henry. With a
Dylan
sack.
Henry, big sack.
And that should do the end. That should just about be the end of the
Quarterback
third
sack
quarter.
for
Now,
Westwood.
Mahwah had the ball,
On
first
the-
and goal. Now they on the 1-yard line, and now they're back.
They're going to kick a field goal.
They're back to about the 30-yard line.
Third down, right?
Third down.
And 13 yards or
They're going to be third down. The ball is going to be on about the 25-yard line with that once they spot it.
On
At
the
the end
20?
of 3 quarters, 26-14, Westwood leads Mahwah here at Corporelli Stadium. You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer group from the Township of Washington. Third down. Teal's calling signals. Start of the fourth quarter. Teal looks now, throws downfield. Intercepted. Intercepted by Westwood. Carubio with the interception. That's 4 interceptions if my numbers are right by Westwood.
You know, to me, Mahwah has been knocking on the door all over the field, but interception, how about the fumble?
The fumble, right? So Westwood is able to thwart Mahwah's advance,
keeping 12 points.
But Westwood's now on the 2-yard line. Mahwah can hold them defensively. They've got a shot to come back, and they got plenty of time to make 2 scores.
Absolutely.
So Westwood's got to bang this out for at least a couple of first downs. Mahwah's got to hold them. The game is still in doubt.
Of course, you saw number 26, Vicious. Hands Vicious.
And the middle is wide open for Visage.
Oh, yeah, somebody. But a button hook and go would be perfect right here.
Even a deep squaring.
You had one man to beat on that play.
The middle was wide open on that. There was nobody in the middle. They didn't have any safeties there at all.
Well,
We could, you know, we're at advantage. We see this easily.
And you had Giordano on the other side. That's TKO Giordano.
That's his name, TK.
TKO Giordano. 4 times in one game. And he bounced back.
How about KGU? Keep getting up. Well, Mahwah has done what they had to do on the first 2 downs. Westwood's got nothing. Going to bring up a 3rd and 10. Big play for both teams.
You know, you got a one-on-one on both sides. One hook and go. We got a lonely end out there. Visage. Didn't go into the huddle.
Third down and 10.
They have Johnson on Visage. One hook and go. There it goes.
Throws down here for Visage. Just
Oh.
overthrows him. You had to play, John.
The old one hook and go. They made him a lonely end out there. One hook and go. Now you got to punt from what?
Mahwah did exactly what they had to do after the interception. Westwood couldn't do it. It only took about 4 seconds off the clock.
And now you got to punt from the 4-yard line.
Now that took 14 seconds, I think it was off. So now Kramer's punting from his back line. Mahwah should get the ball about a 35-yard line.
There's some wind behind it.
Here's the kick. The ball gets away, bounces away.
From the
At the
45.
40, he's at the 30. He cuts inside. He's got 1 man to beat. And he's back inside the 20-yard line where they started before. Outstanding defense and special teams for Mahwah.
Sam Mintz, young man, can run with the ball.
Runs beautifully. Nice cuts. So now Mahwah's back where they were prior to the interception, and all they lost was about 45 seconds.
Clock is still with them.
So-
Even though they're down by 12, the game is still in hand. They need 2 touchdowns.
And Westwood missing 2 PATs is big.
Big.
Teal calling signals.
They tried a field goal, didn't they, too?
They tried a field goal, they missed that, yes.
There's Mintz.
There's a penalty.
Could be holding.
I don't know.
Let's see.
Referee threw it. Let's see, while waiting for the ref's call.
Illegal procedure.
Gotta
or
move him back.
motion. You got to move him back. Because Mintz can kick. What a game, hey, for opening day.
Not bad.
Excitement personified.
Let's see if they're gonna move him back. We got how much? Depends how much yardage he got. I don't see how much yardage he got.
You got Cuomo.
They're gonna move him back, make it 1st and 15.
You got to keep him. On 4th down, he'll be able to kick a field goal. So, you got to move him back. 10:44 to go in the
Penalties
game.
against the Thunderbirds.
Whoops.
5-yard penalty.
Stepped on the wire.
1st and 15.
You hear me? There's our moon, full moon. Well, not a full moon, almost a full moon. Teal looks. Teal fires. He's got his man.
Touchdown!
Touchdown! What a throw by Teal. That's a second great throw he's made for a touchdown. So now Mahwah is only one score behind Westwood to take the lead.
And number 14 was Daniel Prince.
Prince with the catch. So Johnson and Prince have 2 touchdown receptions from Teal.
They have a lot of speed, this Mahwah team.
Kick is up, and it is good. So with 10 minutes, 30 seconds to go, Westwood leads Mahwah 26-21. You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer group from the Township of Washington. There's your moon, just waning in the upper right-hand corner. Kick is coming down. Visage has. Visage. Gets knocked out of bounds around the 32-yard line where Westwood will take over. First and 10, 10:21 to go. They lead 21. They lead 26-21. Those 2 PAT misses.
Oh, big. So you're going to start with the 37-yard line, it looks like, Westwood.
You know,
and Westwood needs a drive here.
Hey, you know what, John? Westwood has had terrific field position the entire game. Really, they've had taken the ball at the 50, the 43, the 40.
They had advantage.
40.
They had the 3 pass plays to Visage.
Throw outside. Brown has.
Brown.
There goes Brown.
Thundering Brown.
Ooh, is Brown fast. Talk about speed. He got down to the 35-yard line.
Thundering Brown.
Territory. First down, Westwood.
That's a nice weapon Westwood has developed.
Great speed. And Hopkins just let him.
You're going to see Brown more and more in the offense.
He's got nice size, and he's got that jet propulsion. He just gets the speed and he moves on.
Hopkins.
Nice play by Hopkins up the middle.
Hopkins gets across the 25 for a first down. So Westwood is moving the ball smartly.
Well, they have to. They have to score here.
They got the ball in their 33. Now they're moving.
And they got to go for 2
Hopkins on
point
the carry.
conversion,
First down, Westwood.
if possible, if they score a touchdown. Look at the moon. Oh, look at that. Look at the moon by the light, right below the light.
Yeah, it's just a little waiting on the top right-hand corner.
The moon is laughing at the storms we have around here.
Nice catch by Brown.
One-handed.
Spits 1.
He could
Spits 2.
go.
He's got 1 man to beat. And he
play.
goes in.
Touchdown.
It's a touchdown. It's all speed by Brown. It was all
Caught the
speed.
ball with one hand.
One-hand catch, and he ran it in for a touchdown. Jaden
Thundering.
Brown, the sophomore. Now that is a play.
Odell Beckham.
Hey, is he going to play Sunday or what?
Yes.
Oh, John said yes. Okay. Forget the medical reports.
One
But
hand.
Brown made a catch, and then just his speed and athleticism
Oh, he
outran
grabbed that
everybody.
ball and then he turned on the afterburners. That's why his name is Thundering Brown.
And Westwood has to call a timeout for the PAT. They just can't get there playing. Wow, I'll tell you, that was some play. One hand. Woo! Woo! I think Westwood has found themselves a running back. I don't think
got
I think
great
they
size.
knew about it, but he has developed today and has shown his skill. That play there showed me that he just, the speed that he had enabled him to get to the pilot.
And the way
and
he
for
does it,
touchdown.
he doesn't go full speed. He takes his steps and then he's got the long stride as he creates that thunder and lightning, and then he breaks through one-handed catch. OD, baby.
Well, we're looking for the Kramers and the Visages, and all of a sudden this young man Brown comes in, a couple of runs here, a couple of runs there, a catch for a
What a
touchdown.
day he's had.
And now you have to worry about another threat that Westwood has on the offense.
Cheerleaders at the Mahwah from 92 at Ramapo Ridge
And of course we
Middle
got Giordano.
Giordano.
he bounced back for 4
A
times.
human rubber
School
band.
of athletes. That's Ramapo Ridge Middle School, 92-1.
So Westwood's going to go for 2.
Well, we figured that. Got to give it about Thundering Brown.
Well, Brown's not even in there.
No, he's not in.
Westwood moves to the right.
Wide open.
Right over to Kramer, who gets it as he sneaked into the left corner.
The two-point
Westwood
conversion.
converts.
Is good.
How that for a call? Clear out the left side, everybody to the right, and Kramer for the 2-point conversion.
So Westwood converts and now has a 34-21 lead on Mahwah with 9 minutes and 41 seconds to go in the game. You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer group from the Township of Washington. And this is the Westwood band on the other side of the field. Hope you can hear it. And the cheerleaders. Hey, so far from us, we can't see them. Let's see if we can find my granddaughter in that crowd. Somewhere in that crowd is Amelia Ann Bender, somewhere. Well, there's Vito. There's the mayor, John Berkner, to his left. Harry Grubb to Vito's left. Mayor to his right.
Larry, I thought you were using your eyes to see that.
Don't tell them
But
I'm
you're
looking at a
cheating.
monitor. No, what are you
You're
telling?
cheating.
No, I'm using my glare, my
I
wonderful
was
eyesight.
impressed. Larry, I was so impressed.
You want to tell them I'm looking at the monitor?
No, there's no monitor up here.
Pandemonium.
Oh, we got pandemonium here. Look at this, the panda bear. Look at this, pandemonium. Wait. The bear is coming out. Pandemonium. It's Thundering Brown.
That bear's shaking, he's so cold. Here comes the kick from Constantine. High kick, but it's short. Johnson has a hole, and Johnson closes it as he gets across the 35
Baez
to the
with the
36.
stop. Larry,
Woo.
this
Gavin
Mahwah
Johnson
team
takes
has
the
so
kickoff,
much
tackled
speed.
by Nick
At
Byers.
any time, they can go to distance.
Johnson brought down at the 30.
They will be a team to be reckoned with
Thunderbird ball, first and 10.
in Group 2.
And John Giordano's back in.
A new record would be if he goes down for one more time. It'd be 5. Look at this.
Mintz around the
And Mint,
gets him on the 40-yard line, and he's tripped up as
9
he falls
yards.
to the 45.
number 10, Mint. You know, it's been tough seeing our notes up here.
Oh, we don't see them. We throw them away. Half of this we're making up. We're down to 56 degrees in the wonderful town of Mahwah, New Jersey. The rest of the state is in the 60s.
Now the moon is trying to look at the game through the light pole over there. Moon over Miami. Well, we shouldn't say that.
Oh, Miami. Oh.
That was a nice
outside,
delayed
nice throw
pass.
up there, across the 50-yard line. You know, John, we were in St. Martin about 3 weeks ago. It's a first down at the 49-yard line for Mahwah. And we were able to see the eclipse. We're on the beach and watched most of it in St. Martin. And today, St. Martin got hit with 2 hurricanes, I've heard. And everything that I remember seeing at St. Martin
Forget
is
about
gone. Gone.
Were you having those safety glasses, or were you like
Yeah.
Trump?
No, we had those.
Trump looked without them. Didn't bother him.
No, they gave everybody on the cruise, everybody, 4,000 people. We all got safety glasses from NASA. They said. So we were able to see the eclipse. It was amazing. Teal back, Teal looks, she throws, incomplete. On the coverage was
32.
Hopkins. Looks like, no, that was Hopkins.
Johnson is incomplete.
We don't want
It was.
Giordano around too many.
32 was the second guy in.
Yeah, gotta keep away from everybody.
He's going for a new world's record 5 times in a game.
Of being carried off.
Carried off. And coming back in.
You know, we got to ask him. I bet you it was nothing more than a cramp.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you keep pulling it, and every time you go down, it hurts.
Yeah, yeah. 2nd and 10.
He's a nice ball player. We're having fun with him, but hey, you know, when it
He's
hurts,
good.
you got to stay down.
He's good. He's a good ball player. He's a hard-nosed ball player.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's
And
the old.
Prince. He breaks away from one. Tackler, and the ball comes
Fumble.
out. And let's see if they're going to say he was down.
He was down.
I think they're going to say he was down.
Yes.
Yep. There's no instant replay here.
No, that
There's
was
no red
Prince.
flag. He's down.
And they're ready to go. Look at this. Mahwah's ready to go right now. Westwood's got to get ready.
Well, they're going to get the chain set first. Clock is running. 8 minutes to go in the game. Mahwah's driving. They need this touchdown now. It's
From the 38, trips to the right. What a ball game. Opening
Oof.
day.
My God. Teal is looking for everything. And Teal is taken down at the 45-yard line.
So you have 53 and
Highland.
Dada.
And Henry.
Henry and Dada.
Field tackle.
No, you're right.
Henry.
Number 60, Henry Dillon.
Dillon.
Henry, I'm sorry.
And 53, right?
Right.
Also.
So it's going to bring up a 2nd down and 18 yards to go. We're 7 minutes and 10
Joe
seconds.
Highland. Joe Highland's played a great
Oh,
game.
Highland's played well.
What a ball player. 53, remember that number. Oh,
Teal, he stopped as he gets across. Stopped
Great.
by Rydell, who came across and knocked him hard to the ground. It's going to be shy of the
that's
40.
not Bobby Rydell, right?
No, that's Stephen Rydell
I know
of the
that.
Rydell family. I was told that his sister, who was a freshman at the high school, is an outstanding basketball player. And that the freshman basketball team, the Westwood girls, the freshmen, they're very, very, very good. That's what I
He's a
haven't
heck
seen
of a
them.
ball player, Rydell.
All right, it's 3rd down. This is 4th down territory. There's no way Mahwah's kicking
Yeah,
this ball.
6:26 to go in the game.
Down by 2 scores, you got to score now.
There's trips to the right. They're taking a lot of time off the clock.
Sure is. Teal back. Teal looks. Teal gets away. Fires downfield. Intercepted by guess who? Giordano. Giordano's running down the far sideline. He's still on his feet. And he gets to the 45-yard line.
Will he get up? Yes, he got up.
Tyler Giordano.
Big interception by Giordano.
What? And that interception really came at a very crucial time. He waited, he stepped in, and they had trips on the right side. They ran a fly pattern, flooded the zone. Giordano was there,
He was playing like midfield.
and he caught the ball. He ran down, he got tackled, and very importantly, he got up and walked off.
Westwood ball. First
He
and 10
jumped up.
on the
Yeah.
45-yard
Now
line.
you just have a sustaining drive. Power.
There goes Baez. Baez takes the pile to the 40-yard line.
About 4 yards.
Gain. Baez.
That's the 5th interception.
Yes, yes.
Do you know, I have not, how many fumbles and interceptions?
Well, there was one major fumble that I
One was a
remember.
touchdown. They picked up a fumble. A lot of great plays on Mahwah.
There's your Brown, and Brown gets to the 40-yard line. Now, Westwood should take as much time as they need it. Don't snap this ball.
Well, you're less than 14 points, so Mahwah can score quickly.
We've
Got to
seen
get a
it.
couple of first down.
3rd down and 5.
They go in power
Hopkins.
series. Ooh, penalty by,
Oh, that's a penalty. That's a tough.
yeah.
That's a tough flag. That could be enough for a first down. But you know what that also does,
Penalty
John?
against the Thunderbirds.
Gives you 4 downs now. You don't have to
Oh
punt.
yeah, look at this, first down.
It's a first down? There you
Oh
go.
my goodness, you talk
Ooh.
about a tough penalty. Hey, and it was right call by the linesman.
Oh yeah, he came across and hit
A little
the
dance step.
under 450 to go in the game.
Well, now you just want a sustaining drive, take time off the clock, get the timeout. And you can see now they're looking at the clock. They want to use the time.
Yeah, Westwood will take all their time and make Mahwah call timeout.
Oh,
There
this
goes
is
Brown.
Thundering
There goes
Brown.
Brown. Cuts inside. Still on his going and gets to
To
the
the
5-yard line.
five.
Whoa!
35 yards by Thundering Brown. What they did then, the defense, they went to try to strip the ball, and that opened up a lane for
Ladies and
Thundering
gentlemen,
Brown
this is
to
a
go
reminder to all
35 yards.
spectators.
I tell you what, you
Who
give
is
him
outside
a
the
step.
Following the end of the game.
But he
Now you
changed
take
his
your time
speeds,
here.
Larry.
Is
Very
committed on the
great
turf or
change of
track
speed.
area. Thank you for your cooperation.
There goes
Once again,
Brown
a
inside the
reminder
5-yard
to all
line.
To about the
spectators
3-yard
remaining
line.
outside the fenced area following the end of the game. No one is permitted on the turf or track area. Thank you for your cooperation.
So now you let the clock right down and score a touchdown would be. They got to get the clock off. What a ball game. A lot of mistakes.
Westwood.
A lot of great athletes on both teams.
I still tell you, John, as the year goes on, I wouldn't want to play on the schedule to play Mahwah in the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th.
No,
and 6th.
Westwood.
They're going to get better. Westwood,
No,
too.
Westwood. Because how many opportunities they.
There goes Brown. There goes Brown. He goes in for the touchdown.
5-yard TD.
And it's 40-21, Westwood. But when you see the score, it was a lot closer than the
Not indicative of what the game was all about. A lot of mistakes, a lot of turnovers that kept Westwood ahead to win the game. By now, with 19 points, well, we'll wait a little bit. They can score quickly.
Constantine knocks it through. So with 3:08 to go, Westwood takes a 20-point lead, 41-21 over Mahwah. You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer cable access group from the Township of Washington. At this point, we'd like to start thanking people because it's a little chilly up here and we want to break everything down and get back for some more coffee and cake. We want to thank the athletic director here, Roger Pelletieri. John, over the years, he's been so helpful with us and he's able to get us
What,
here.
even today?
Even today.
Where would you like to go? You can't go over there, but you can go up on top.
Thank you. Thank you so very much. And to the
Chris Diaz.
Chris Diaz, the first year head coach here at Mahwah. He's got himself a very good team. This score doesn't indicate how close this game
They
was.
had about 6-7 turnovers,
Yep.
right?
They cut the turnovers down. They found the quarterback is legit.
Outstanding.
Kyle Teal can throw the ball. It's just a matter of maturation,
Mintz.
learning. Mintz, outstanding runner. They got the
De-
outside
Devon.
receivers. Johnson, outstanding. So thank you also very much, our friends up here at Mahwah. We appreciate all the kindness you've shown us. Want to thank Danny DeVito, the head coach, the athletic director at Westwood, and the head coach Dennis Hard, who's always makes himself available to us at WCTV as the ball goes out of bounds.
And we'll
that's a
stop the
penalty.
clock.
And it stopped the clock, but ball went out of bounds anyway, and they would stop. Coach Dennis Hard and all the help he's given us, telling us who's playing, making sure that we are up to date on the our rosters. We want to thank him and his wonderful staff. To Ricky Wojcicki, who's the on the camera, the technical director. Want to thank him for setting everything up. He does a great job all the time. Ida Studi. What do we
Was
got
able
here?
to get us coffee.
Oh, we got Uncle Fred. Who's that? Uncle? That's Uncle Floyd. Yeah, Uncle Floyd. Good friend of WCTV's. Ida Studi, who's up here taking pictures on the Twitter, and more important, bought us coffee.
Oh, that was excellent.
That's
We
great.
got our 2nd and 3rd and 4th win all in one cup of coffee.
Mintz goes up the middle to about the 40-yard line and is thrown back by Henry.
Brian Cabrera on the carry.
You know, Henry and Dada, 50, and 60. Doing a great job on the line. You know, the offensive and defensive line for Mahwah has played a great game.
You can catch all our games on the internet. You go to wctv.us and you get to the internet and you'll see all the games that we will be covering this year by WCTV. Next week we have Pascal Kills playing Westwood. Mintz breaks one tackle. I guess who's on the ground injured again with a foot. It's got to be a.
He almost stayed down again.
Yeah, he almost went down with a 50.
Cuomo went out early. He made the tackle. Look at 32. Watch. He may go down yet. Yes. Look at the foot. Put him. Get close on number 32. He was going for the world's record 5 times hit the turf in one game. We're kidding around.
You know what? He played a nice game. He
Played a great game.
This is Cabrera. He stopped.
Cabrera. No gain on the play. Second.
204 in counting.
And they're going to take Giordano out and bring in Borgensen. And Giordano runs off the field.
And then he stumbled.
His right leg is hurt.
He almost went down.
He's got to have. We
have to talk to his parents. What's wrong with Giordano?
Cabrera gets across the 45-yard line.
Ryan Cabrera on the carry.
And number 3 for Westwood tried to pick up Cabrera that time. You see that, Larry?
Yeah.
That was the Rubino. Rubino was a nice guy. Said, "Can I pick you up?"
Very nice of him. Very, very nice. 3rd down and 3.
This has been a crazy game.
We got to go down and do a post-game show for NorthJersey.com. How's that? Brian Carr.
Our stats.
My teeth are chattering. Cabrera gets into the secondary. And Cabrera gets knocked out of bounds just shy of the 30-yard line.
By number 3.
That's Rubino?
Yes, Rubino.
54.9 seconds to go in the game as Mahwah just keeping the ball on the ground. And we get our paperwork ready to go.
What a crazy game.
Oh my God, yes.
A lot of turnovers. We needed 3 statisticians tonight. And of course we couldn't see up here. So
a minor problem.
And he's not going to take a picture of my scribble.
Some people say when we could see, it's worse. Cabrera is fighting for a couple of yards.
They got to play the whistle, young men. That was Mandeville.
Remember, next week, Pascal Kills, Westwood, Friday night. We'll have it for you about an hour and a half after the game ends. It'll be on our website the next day. And watch our bulletin board and our website for all the games that we will be covering.
I love that offense that Pascal Kills run. Everybody has the
Ball
opportunity.
fumbled. And Mandeville makes sure that Cabrera don't go too far. As we down to the 15 seconds, and that should just about do it. Westwood will come away with a 41-21 victory. They win their first game.
They had at least 8 turnovers that they were able to get. Interceptions and fumbles. A big win for Westwood and for Mahwah. You know what? There's a lot of players. They're going to be winners by the end of this year for sure.
And Westwood had a great running back today with Jaden Brown, scoring 2 touchdowns. They played a very disciplined game. Got to tighten up a few things here and there, but the coaches will take care of that.
Thundering Brown was awesome.
We hope you enjoyed the game. Again, next week we'll be Pascal Kills. For everybody at WCTV, for John Francola, this is Larry Fury again saying, from Corporal Stadium. Oh, we want to thank you, Julio Corporal, for giving us the interview early in the game. Can't forget him.
He was great.
So for everybody, Larry Fury, John Francola, good night everybody. Final score, Westwood 41, Mahwah 21. Good night everybody.